my friend. Thanks so much for stopping by. Priscilla, backyard homesteader, queen of the 5-gallon bucket, here with you today to talk about our trap crops. Okay, so it has been several weeks, and actually the trap crop seeds that we planted several weeks ago have been ready to put in the ground. Well, actually some of them have. The mustard greens, they aren't quite ready, although I may need to go ahead and get them in the ground as well. I had 32 plants and I think there's 11 of them left that actually made it, and yet they're still small. But guess what? I might just need to get them in the ground because it's so hot right now. Actually, it's cooler. The soil is cooler in the ground, and while I normally only container plant, some of this stuff is going to go in the ground. Like, let's see, my Peredivic sunflowers, those are going to go straight in the ground, and the squash, I don't know, we'll see. I think I'll probably put them in the buckets that I have my kale. My kale, the plants that have stayed alive from last season have been a great host for pest pressure, and so what the heck, I might as well just go ahead and put these squashes in there as well. The others are not doing so well, but that's the whole thing. We want these pests to land on the plants, this squash plant. I'll show a picture of it. I'll put it in right here. I guess I don't have it with me right now. Anyway, let's see. These plants are not happy right now. Let me show you. Okay, so here's the little bucket they've been in, and they're getting yellow leaves. I don't know if you can see all of the roots down there. You probably can't see it. I don't think I have a good angle. Long story short, it's time to get these puppies in the ground. Okay, so let's see. I want to put one probably right in the center, right here. Let's put a Peredivic sunflower right there. Let's see. I had started prepping the ground, but I don't think that it's damp right now. Let's see how well we can do. Let me get my glove on. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna try for right here. Oh, this ground is hard. Like I said, I had started prepping, and then it just was too hot, too hot, too hot. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a go. I'll water it really good, and maybe we'll get lucky. Just maybe. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get one of you in the ground here, and we'll just keep an eye and see how you fare. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Here's some soil from the previous pot. We'll go ahead and plop that in there. See if I can't stake that up with something. This has been a morning, let me tell you. This is limpy. Let's see if we can limp it along. Okay, so hopefully you see that it's all limpy and laying down there. I put this tomato cage only for temporary, so until that Bredovic sunflower is standing up straight. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to put another one. Let's see, I need to shade my, oh, look, the blushing on that Rebecca Allen. Hello, precious. I think I want to put one here for the Fortunia, and then one perhaps on the other side. So let's put one right in here, shall we? Oh, I see you fell over. That's all right. Let's see. This grass is so thick here, and it really doesn't get much water. I don't know how it's done so well, honestly. Goodness. All right, so let's plop you in there. How are we going to go? I'm gonna need to prop this one up as well until it starts growing. So I'll do that and then show some pictures here of what we did. Okay. Boy, I'm getting my camera dirty today. Hopefully you saw that. It's so hard to see them in there. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay, so let's put another one, maybe right there, in between these two Fortunias. I'm hoping the shade will help them a little bit. What are you gonna do? In there, so hopefully you can see. But you stay away. I don't want you to knock over the camera. Okay, so look at all this grass. Ugh. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull some of that out. Okay, so let's make you a spot right here. I hope these sunflowers make it. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can make you happy. Huh. That looks like the best one yet, doesn't it? It's standing up. Woohoo! Okay. All right. Where might I need? Oh, yeah. I think I decided I would put one over here next to this one that's really toast. It really is. But rather than pull it out, well, maybe I should pull it out. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. too. Okay, so I think we got all that. We planted one of the squash, the blue something or other squashes. We got 2 peridovics there, 2 here. Let's see. I think maybe I'll put another peridovic right here. Well, actually, I think you can probably see. All right, so let's just do one down in here. All right, here we go. While I maneuver around my other plants. Oh, goodness. And these stupid gnats are biting me. Oh my goodness, I must be awfully tasty today. Crazy. All right. Okay, so now let's move on over here. I've got a... Is it still recording? Yeah. Whew. It's gonna shut off pretty soon. Here's the sacrificial kale. I'm gonna put a squash in that one. Okay, I'm gonna slip this in right now. Since the camera got hot again and shut off, I'm gonna go ahead and go over these 3 seeds, these plants, these trap crops that we are talking about today. Okay, so for the squash, the blue Hubbard squash, that's the first one on the left there. They did a study, the Alabama Cooperative Extension did a study, and that is great for cucumber beetles. So any of your cucumber or squash plants, that will help with the cucumber, I guess it's cucumber beetles. I don't know, whatever it is, yeah, cucumber beetles that gets on your squash and your cucumbers. That will help get those beetles to go to this blue Hubbard squash instead of the plants that you want to harvest. Okay, next up, the peridovic sunflowers. That's the one that will attract leaf-footed bugs, shield bugs, stink bugs, and even Japanese beetles. And those are the bugs that'll get on your tomatoes, cucumbers, and eggplant. That was also a study with the Alabama Cooperative Extension. And let's see, the last one, which is the mustard greens, that is good for the cabbage worms and also caterpillars. You know, those white moths that drop on your plants and leave those eggs, and then the next thing you know, they're eating up all your plants. Well, mustard greens is the crop for that, the trap crop for that. And that was a study through the University of Hawaii Cooperative Extension. All of this is on a video from the Millennial Gardener, and I'm going to put a link to my first video, and that will show you a link to the Millennial Gardener as well. Alrighty, now back to our normally scheduled episode. Okay, it seems to be a theme. Priscilla's in the middle of shooting video and my camera keeps shutting off. So I'm on my cell phone. It's later in the day because I went ahead and finished everything, got hot, had to go in the house, cool off, go back out, water, get hot. And now that I'm getting ready to upload the footage, I'm like, oh yes, I really must finish this out. So let's go check out. Now, it's very hot out here. And some of the things are already really puny and probably aren't going to make it. But let's go check it out real quick. All right, let's see if I can turn this around. All right, here we go. So, let's see, where did we end up? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was over here. And as you can see, I did end up putting a squash in there. He's kind of limpy, but he'll probably be all right. Okay, let's see. So, that sunflower died. Do you see that? So sad. What else can I show you? So I planted, you probably can't see it. That's right there. I planted the mustard there, and then let's see. I planted one there. I don't know if you can see it. That sunflower is laying on the ground. I really don't think they're gonna make it. You see it right there. Gosh, it's just so hot, you guys. There's another mustard that might make it. Let's see. Whew. Another mustard. I left the solo cups down here so I could remember where they're at, because these plants are so tiny you can't hardly tell where they're at. Okay, so yeah, this one might be okay because it's kind of shaded. And then we have another little mustard green there. So that might make it. That one's still standing tall. Can you see it? I think we're gonna be all right with that one. Whew. Okay. And then, oh yeah. So I did put a little mustard green in here. Where are you? There it is. Even I can't find it. There it is. So that one should be fine. I think that'll be just fine. And then one right down there. Look at how tiny. So we'll see if that one makes it. The squash in this bucket that I put in this morning, I think that one will be fine. Let's see. This one, it's not looking too bad, all things considered. And then there's the other one to the other side. Alright, so we'll see. We shall see. Okay, now let me go ahead and take you over here. Finish out. What else? I planted. So I planted some squash, 2 of the squashes, and a couple of mustards here in this one. Yeah, see there? So I think those would be fine. And let's go see. Oh my gosh. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Hello, beautiful. Wowzer. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, yes. I put a sunflower there. That one should be fine. We'll see. We shall see. And then I put a squash in this one. And then another one here. So those, I'm sure those 2 will be fine. Oh my goodness. So that's it, guys. We got the squash and the sunflowers and the mustard greens planted. Now, it's so hot. We'll see. Some of them should make it. Many of them will not. But they were going to die without being in the ground anyway. So, and tomorrow morning they may just be a whole lot better. So let's see how they do with the pests. So that'll be a future video where we will be able to see when and if that helps with our pest pressure. And then I always take notes, always take notes. As a matter of fact, if you haven't gotten it yet, go to freegift.garden. Pick up your free daily garden planner from me. I use it, and it's got notes there that you can just write things down. I take it a step further, and I actually have a full planner where I keep track of the temperatures daily and things like that, just so that I can look next year and then compare. And you know, I already know things I'm going to do differently next year from this year. So check it out, go pick it up, and until next time, peace. Later. Bye now.